Hey guys, everything new under the sun. Alright, I wasn't going to do another video, but I saw this one. This is from Zero Hedge. Toshiba is insolvent. Toshiba is bankrupt. They've been cooking the books. They've been adjusting their financial numbers for years. They are coming out now with new numbers which show they effectively will be bankrupt over the course of this coming year. How many other companies, massive corporations, are insolvent? How many massive other corporations are massively underreporting their financial issues, over-reporting their numbers? How can the economy be doing well when companies as massive as Toshiba has chairmen resigning and declaring insolvency? Toshiba warns solvency in jeopardy as massive nuclear unit write-down. Chairman resigns. The last time the market was... Let's go to reader mode here. Last time the market was especially concerned about used to be one of the core pillars of Japan, was concerned about the used to be core pillars of Japan. Toshiba was in late December when its second major accounting scandal announcement in as many years. Toshiba said cost overruns at U.S. nuclear reactors it is building were likely to force a write-down of as much as several $billion, crushing its turnaround plan after a previous accounting scandal revealed in 2015. Scandal after scandal. The economy is not doing well. These big corporations are in trouble. And claiming the jobs of the company's CEO, the company said it may have to book several $1 billion in charges related to a U.S. nuclear power plant construction company acquisition, rekindling concerns about its economic acumen. At the time, CEO Satoshi Sunakawa, who only took the helm in June, also took the apologetic way out and became the latest boss of the company to bow before the cameras after the 2015 scandal, which led to a clean sweep of top management after the company acknowledged it had padded its financial results for years. How many other countries have padded their financial results, are padding their financial results? How bad is the economy? We don't know. We don't have the information how bad the economy is. This is why you can't believe anybody who says the economy is good. The stuff that we do know about suggests that we're in recession. The numbers that we do have suggest that the economy is bad and getting worse. How about all these numbers we don't know about? How bad would the outlook be at that point if we actually had that information? He says, I apologize to shareholders, business partners, and all stakeholders for the trouble we have caused. Sunakawa, we couldn't do math. I mean, are you kidding? A CEO of a massive multinational corporation said we couldn't do math. I mean, this is fraud. These people should be in jail for this sort of stuff. I hope the employees sue them, but they're not going to get anything out of them. They're bankrupt anyways. Fast forward to Tuesday when Toshiba confirmed that it wasn't kidding and said that a 700 billion yen, 6.3 billion US impairment charge on its nuclear operations will lead to a 500 billion net loss for the 9 months through December. The company also downgraded its earnings projection for a full year through March to 390 billion yen loss from previous estimate of 145 billion. They minimize the losses to make them look good, to make investors invest in them. This is fraud. It's lying. It's lying, and these white collar crimes should not go unpunished. So you can see the chart. Toshiba's net profit loss. Down, 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 down. The numbers are not officially audited earnings as the company postponed the official announcement earlier in the day, requesting 1 month extension. And in keeping with tradition, Toshiba also announced the resignation of Chairman Shiga, effective Wednesday. The impairment loss came from the U.S. nuclear plant construction company, which Toshiba subsidiary Westinghouse Electric acquired in 2015. The company earlier explained that labor and material costs for the planned U.S. plant projects will be higher than expected, resulting in downgrade of its nuclear business value. As a result, shareholders' equity stood at negative 191 billion yen as of the end of December. If you got shares in Toshiba because they cooked their books and they told you they were doing a lot better than they were, if I were you, I'd be joining some lawsuit for that, because that information was completely fraudulent that they provided. You expect that they can do some basic math. These aren't small math errors. This is obvious stuff that they're obviously covering up. The company's shares fell 8%, yeah, no doubt, as Toshiba sought 1 month extension of its earnings deadline to complete an auditor review of its results after failing to publish the financial figures at noon in Tokyo, as originally planned. If you believe anyone that says the economy is doing well, you really need to take a second look at that. The economy is in very, very bad position. We are in a recession, if not a depression, currently. We in North America aren't necessarily feeling it yet, but the rest of the world is. All these multinationals, these companies that are cooking the books, they see it. Whether or not they're telling us they see it or not is a question. But they're experiencing it. The world's largest shipping company, shipping container freight company, I think from South Korea, was it South Korea? Collapsed. Basically, there's two big shipping companies in the world that ship all over the world. One of them collapsed. That was a couple months ago. I forget what the name of it was. World shipping is collapsing. I don't know what to say. The economy is in bad shape. If you're not prepared for this, for an economic collapse and chaos, hyperinflation of the U.S. dollar, a complete collapse of the U.S. economy, if you're not prepared for this, well, you need to be prepared. You need to open your eyes now. I think prophetically, this fits right into the timeline. I think an economic collapse happens, and then the Middle East is opened up when NATO can't do anything because NATO is supported hugely by U.S. When NATO is handicapped because there's no more U.S., or not that there's no more U.S., but the U.S. is in financial collapse. They can't do anything to help Israel anymore. Then we roll into Gog Magog and all the other battles that ensue in the Middle East.